Wind up and the pitch. Hit hard towards second. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh,
now to the plate, Rod Caudle. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Runner, yes,
Runner's going. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cunningham moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. On to first, a double play. Todd Cunningham strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. And with that, digging in to try it again. Bones Boomer, he singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Check this out on Showtrack. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out.
Rod Caudle will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he'll step off.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive and I'll pick one out. Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Grounded to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Bones Boomer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give
Hey, we got one.
Corey Ellison will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And he is in there. Bones Boomer will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Bones Boomer strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First delivery to him on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Henry Cho will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, what do you think this favors?
He's safe.
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look.
At the plate, Bones Boomer. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Henry Cho is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Left side. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Come on, Fly, get out.
The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits.
Hey, nobody away.
Mike Etlin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Bounce to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his...
Bones Boomer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Boomer. Hey, need you right here, one time.
Hit hard on the ground to third.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Bones Boomer ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up. Stay through, let's go.
A pause, and the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Hooks lead it 4-3. Martin Medeiros has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Boy, that is just absolutely the wrong time for something like that to happen. That moves the potential winning run into scoring position. It's almost like they're trying to hand these guys a walk-off victory.
Bones Boomer comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Here we go, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Here you go now. Come on now.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that
Come
one.
on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of it.
Hey, come on, guys.
Scott Vasquez is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Grounded to first. To his right, Boomer, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, number 99.
Stepping in, Bones Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, he had success working the outside part of the plate there on the first 2 pitches. So they decide, hey, why not just stay out there? And they wind up getting a 3-pitch strikeout.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Scott Vasquez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Chopped weakly to the left.
Turn two.
And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Naturals win this one 5-4. Good night, everybody.
They left an incredible amount of runners on base.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Bones Boomer will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really nice games mixed in there.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something.
Count is 2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at how the Naturals align themselves on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Striding into the box, Adrian Vaccaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, the designated
Bones Boomer in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. No one out with a runner at second.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Now to the plate, Sean Langley. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, come on now.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Boomer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front. Kevin Ramirez will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Bones Boomer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Come on now, one time.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and taken in out there for the first out. Andres Navarro will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Bones Boomer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
He had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game. Rod Caudle will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. Well, it took him till the seventh. Kiosar steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. To third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Rodney Thayer will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Into the box now. Bones Boomer coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
All right, one time right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Bones Boomer gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot. Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Bones Boomer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
1-2. Here it comes.
You got it. No one better.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Terrence Gore will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Rodney Thayer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Bones Boomer heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boomer.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Fastball called, strike. Terrence Gore will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And from his perspective on the mound,
Rodney Thayer strides in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Bones Boomer will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and he really paid. Terrence Gore will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first two men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Cody Decker will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
A step on the bag for one. Terrence Gore will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Corpus Christi comes out on top, 5-3.
Thank you for joining us.
Good night, everybody.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.